Yeah, 'cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room. This video is for the girl that is never happy. Do you ever look back and wonder when you lost touch with your inner free spirit? I remember as a child never wanting to grow up. In fact, I used to say I wanted to be a kid forever. I was very observant as a child, and I watched my parents work really hard and struggled. And I really valued the freedom I had to spend my days playing, learning, imagining, dancing, singing, and I honestly didn't ever want it to end. Then I got older and the weight of the world began to dim that light within me. I became serious, jaded, and fearful, allowing those emotions to shrink my world. But that never was who I was at my core. I remember growing up and being so positive, happy, and free. I remember I had a group of girls in middle school who called me plastic because I smiled too much. And hearing that, it made me disguise myself as a different person. I remember sharing negative things that were going on in my life just so that I could relate to others. I felt like I couldn't be so positive. I felt like I couldn't imagine or believe anymore the way that a kid would. And rather than embracing my natural disposition, I began to conform, masking my true self with negativity just to fit in. It made me feel depressed, and I really think this is what happens to a lot of us. We are forced to stop believing and thinking the way that a child does because that's just not realistic. And so I thought growing up meant relinquishing childish wonder, imagination, belief, faith, love, and innocence. But it never meant that. I chose to give it up and adopt a new way of thinking that over time just dimmed my light. And then I went searching for that light outside of myself, which is what many people do. We dim what has been born into our being and look everywhere to find it when it's there inside of you, waiting to be reignited. And so reflecting on all of this and this freedom that I've gained within myself, it really got me thinking about control and how unhappy you become when you try to control everything. It got me thinking about expectations and how expectations lead to disappointment. And it also got me thinking about manifesting and how we try to manifest these specific things, thinking that if we get that thing, then we will be happy. And so we overcomplicate everything. We get in the way of our own happiness when happiness is so simple. When I do hypnosis on people and we go back to happy times, and I will literally say, you'll go back to a happy time when you were younger, I promise you 9 times out of 10, it isn't a big event or accomplishment that my clients go back to. It's the simplest times. It's being at the beach or in the mountains or playing as a child. It's being with loved ones. It's getting lost in joy and laughter. And that's because happiness has nothing to do with what you have or who you are. Happiness is a state of freedom. It is the freedom to be who you are, your complete and authentic self. The ability to follow your passions just because you want to say no to the things that you don't want, to explore what even being your authentic self is like, exploring what lights you up and makes you smile like you used to. So go back to the things that you loved as a child. Try things you wanted to try as a child. Give yourself the permission to just be you. Happiness is also granting yourself the freedom to enjoy life. I've been finding so much peace in going outside, lying on the grass with my dogs, running into the ocean at the beach, laughing with my friends, kissing my boyfriend, and letting the nuances and worries slip off my shoulders while doing my part in what I can control, and then just allowing God to take care of the rest. And I know there are other women like me who are tired of healing and fixing and changing and just want to live life. You've done the work and you probably won't ever fully stop. But life isn't all about healing. It's not all about creating things either. It's about enjoying. And it's in that enjoying that you create more and more magical moments to enjoy. So begin to have fun. Start enjoying your life more. Stop putting so much dependence on the big things to make you happy. Go after them if they ignite your passion and spirit, but fill up your life with small, precious moments. Stop skipping to the end and just be here now. Take a break, go outside, dance a little, take some risks, just live a little, honestly. I've become so much happier embracing who I am and life as it comes, being in the present moment, filling my life with small things that make me happy, and shifting my perspective. It's all about perspective. Have you ever wondered how two people can live out the same exact experience and one can be so happy and the other completely miserable? It's their perspective. And so if no matter what you accomplish, manifest, receive, you still find yourself unhappy, you probably are 1, focusing on the wrong things, 2, have a poor perspective and could use a gratitude practice. And I say this with much love because I've been there. Your perspective is everything, which does require a mindset shift, and this is something that I help my clients with all the time. Meditation, hypnosis, and affirmations are powerful for opening yourself up to a new positive way of perceiving the world, one that is more favorable and will attract better for you. It's all about balance, doing the work to better yourself and enjoying. Doing the work to better yourself and then enjoying yourself even more because you feel more grateful. And lastly, being happy does require a little bit of detachment. Detaching from things outside of yourself, not caring if they come or go, if one chapter ends and a new one begins, and embracing the constant ever flow of this life. What I find is that when you don't need a thing and can hold it without suffocating it, that it wants to stay in your life. It's kind of like the way a beautiful garden attracts butterflies. Be that beautiful garden and live your life free like a butterfly, moment to moment, while still following the path of your heart. Personally, for me, I'm at a point where I'm done chasing life. I'm ready for my life to unfold for me while just enjoying the journey. I want to live authentic to my heart, releasing limitations as I do. I want my life to be effortless, to feel the freedom of being myself. In the same way that every butterfly you see is beautiful in its own unique way, I want to be beautiful in my own unique way. To me, that's what being in your feminine feels like. And I've been finding so much peace with these recent mindset shifts. And so I wanted to share it with you all because I think we all obviously deserve to be happy. And so I really hope this video inspired you in some way. If you made it this far, that means that you liked it. Remember, I do offer one-on-one coaching for aligning your internal world with the life that you want to live and shifting your perspective. So if you're interested, click the link down below to schedule a free consultation. Bye!